Hello friends, hello and welcome back. We're doing more summoner stuff. I feel a little bit weird taking quests from Dancing Wolf because, I mean, let's be real, like, Rogaden's are great and all, but he's no Ymitra. Actually, holy shit, Grunty! Grunty's really tall. Grunty is really, oh. Why does it feel like I'm taller than, like, his eye level's below mine, you know? I think my eye level's, anyway. I think when you go to first person, your eye level like seems to be higher than it is. I think it's like at the top of your head or something. Anyway, Dancing Wolf, you know Ymitra, you don't have a tail. You've probably got all kinds of other body hair to make up with it, if that's what you're into. I'm not personally, but there you go. Minor negotiation. Alright, fine. We're going to negotiate with some miners. Dancing Wolf awaits your return, a grave expression upon his features. Oh, come on, Wolfie. Look at this. The sun's just coming out. It's a beautiful day. Why don't you try smiling, huh? Auspicious timing, Grunty. There has been news, and none of it good. Our soldiers in central Thanalin have reported another attack. Now, I don't remember the voice that I gave him last time, so I'm just giving him, I guess, like a generic Rogaine thing. I don't know why I always feel like I have to explain myself when I give people voices. Just let me do me. Jesus, you guys. Actually, you know what? It's probably because like so many people get stuck into me for the way I do lullas and Mikoshis. Which I deserve. I'll give him that. I looked over the notes for the initial investigation. It would seem Tristan, or someone who looks very much like him, has struck again. I'll have one of my men contact Ymitra with the details, but I suggest we head out to the Nanawa mines immediately and question one of the surviving victims. Alright, let's do that. I'm sorry for getting so defensive, you guys. I don't know what that was. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to enjoy a fun game. Alright, Nanawa Mines is... I think it's up next to the bonfire, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And I imagine Ymitra's going to be up there with us. So, question of the day, do you guys think Ymitra or Dancing Wolf would have more body hair? Because, I mean, a tail definitely counts. And to be fair, although it sort of appears like the tail connects to, you know, the lower back, you and I, we both know that... you know, that goes right up to the boot hole, and there's probably a whole gooch situation connected to it as well. What do you think, Dancing Wolf? Somewhere should be along shortly? Okay. Now, why is this dude so disagreeable?
What do you mean, more questions? I spilt me tale at the 3 different soldiers already. Me work gets further and further behind every time I gotta stop and talk to you, fake. Here's an idea, though. How about you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, eh? That big lad in the uniform there looks like we're gonna lift some good-sized rocks. What about you, lad? You some sort of mage? We've had some trouble with the local Spriggans, our Fire Silver. Swiping our Fire Silver? Well, I don't know what the fuck Fire Silver is. And you're just the bloke to get it back. That stuff's rare as Chocobo's teeth, you know?
Now, just a moment, sir. We haven't time for these distractions.
Then maybe I don't got the time to talk to you. Not until there's a little give with your take.
Mate, he's an immortal flame. You can't talk to him like that. I fear he means to be stubborn about this, Grunty. Please hear me, the man, and retrieve his precious ore from the Spriggans. Do you know who the fuck I am? Alright, I'm the goddamn warrior of light. Fucking... You bitch. Alright. Let's have a look at these Spriggans then. We should probably go with Titan, I suppose. It's because I'm too lazy to put Garuda on Obey at the moment. Spriggan Flame Tender. Now that's interesting because we were just talking about how they'd been stealing fire silver, flame silver, something like that, which I'm assuming is fire aspected. So could it be that Spriggan's take on the elemental aspect of the stone that they're holding? Doesn't seem like a stretch to me. Alright, we're going to give you a pain flare just because I'm lazy. Now, apparently the whole Bio and Bane issue is actually an issue with Bio and not with Bane, and that's true. I can concur with that because it does the same thing with Festa. Yeah, I know I didn't put my dots back up. So let me be lazy. Yeah, and it's not a thing that's localized to Australia, so that's very interesting. That's a little bit frustrating, I must say. I think you get the same problem with Sidewinder, don't you? For Bard. I think it's Sidewinder that I'm thinking of. Anyway, Titan, you get in there. And I'll see if I can actually remember to refresh my dots this time. So I suspect what's going on, right, is it's only registering Bio maybe like the first time it ticks, because it doesn't do any initial damage, does it? Yeah. So could it be that? Although that wouldn't explain why it does the same thing with Sidewinder, would it? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I probably should have used Pain Flare there. That was a good opportunity to use Pain Flare. But I am a dumb. So we're going to use it here on single target. So what exactly is Fire Silver? Let's have a look at this. Also known as Ruby Silver, this rare greyish red mineral is oft found near veins of regular silver. For every 100 ponzas of silver a miner excavates, however, she'll be lucky to find even a ponz of Fire Silver. So I imagine that it's just fire aspected silver, right? Does that sound right? That seems right to me. I don't ever remember mining Fire Silver. Is it a picnic compared to your officer training? I think you might be a little bit out of shape there, Mr. Wolf.
You find the Spriggans, lad? What about me Fire Silver?
There you go. You can put them right up your butt. Just way up there.
Oh, you got the whole lot back. Much appreciated.
Oh, and of course, Yumitra shows up just as soon as we're done with all of the hard work.
My apologies. My studies took rather longer than I... Captain Wolf, is everything alright?
Oh, he's embarrassed. Everything's fine. Now let's hear your story, sir.
Oh, I reckon you've earned it. Well, we was in the mines, loading the carts with our haul for the day, when this bloke in robes appears. Doesn't say a word, the bastard just snaps his fingers and sets his pet demon to light me mates on fire.
Why would you not want to talk about this before? Why would... We're representing the immortal flames here. Your friends have just been murdered and you're like, no, I don't want to talk to you.
What? You're free, Eggy.
Grunty, if you would be so kind. Just the logic of some people. Was it that one? Because I can set him on you too, you fucking half-wit.
Bloody hells. Why, that's the fiend I saw. 'Tis that we feared then. And this robe-clad man, do you have any idea of why he attacked you? Well, lass, there's more than silver to be had from Nanawa. On a good day, we dig up our fair share of crystals as well. That seems to be what he was after. I'm not ashamed to say that I fled for my life once folks started going up in flames. But when I went back to sort out the mess, the cart what had the crystals in it, what was in the crystals, and what in the carton was empty. He took them all? Oh, every single one. That's all I've got to say about that. I hope you catch the bastard.
What a strange fellow. Crystals. There was a crate of crystals on the list of goods stolen from that caravan. He must have taken everything to conceal his intent. Our quarry grows careless, or simply impatient. It is time I re-examined certain other incidents that we did not think related to the case. Meet me at the Hall of Flames and we shall discuss the matter further.
I can imagine only one reason why a man such as Tristan would seek to acquire a wealth of crystals. Come, Grunty, let us not keep Captain Wolf waiting.
He could have told us right here, surely. I think he was still embarrassed by everyone seeing him so out of shape. Anyway, Titan, you can go home. Well, that was quite a short one, I suppose. Unfortunately, I am still on the level 54, so I don't have time. Well, I have time. I don't have the levels to do another quest here.
Whatever evil our callous foe is planning, we cannot allow it to come to fruition. Let us speak with Captain Wolf and learn what his investigations have uncovered.
Right, what do you got for us, Wolfie? I inspected our incident reports, paying close attention to cargo manifests that included crystals. We had attributed several recent raids to the Amal Jar, but the victims were, every one of them, burned to death. Not entirely impossible, considering the lizardman's affinity for fire, but to find not a single arrow or spear wound.
Aye, it is highly unlikely. Mayhap I should state aloud what we are all thinking. Judging by the sheer number of crystals involved, we must assume that this villain intends to call forth a primal.
After my encounter with Ifrit, I learned just how devastatingly powerful these entities can be. And I believe that summoners, with their abilities to harness such power, hold the potential to achieve great things. But if Tristan truly is mad enough to summon a primal, then that unthinkable act and the bloody deeds he performed in preparation for it will cause people to question the motives of all who practice the summoner's art.
My studies of the tombstones revealed to me a tale of adulation. The summoners of Allag were revered as heroes for their part in defeating the ancient primals. But reverence slowly turns to revulsion as practitioners, intoxicated by their own immense power, began wielding the art of summoning as a means to further their own selfish ambitions. That is not to say, of course, that all summoners chose to become tyrants. Among the common people, however, it became a strongly held superstition that those who meddled in the powers of primals ultimately fell into the embrace of evil. The superstition blossomed into outright terror, and that is when the mage hunts began. By the end of the third astral era, the last of the summoners had vanished from the stage of history.
And should we allow Tristan to go through with his plans, then we risk a repeat of that tragedy. I will review the state of patrols on the crystal trade routes. We will catch him.
Grunty, before I joined you at
Oh my god. Nanawa Mines. That is a tongue twister. Nanawa Mines.
I was able to recover another incantation that may prove useful in the coming days, and wield its power wisely.
God damn. Ruin 3 deals unexpected damage with a potency. Yeah, it's got a cast time. So does this just like replace Ruin? Is that what's happening with that? What's the cost of it? Let's have a look at the cost of it. 516, right. So it's quite expensive, isn't it? So I won't be able to spam it. Okay. I'll work out where to put that. I'll just put that on an R for now. I'll work out where to put that later. Alright, well, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget, question of the day. Do you think Dancing Wolf or Ymitra has more body hair? My money, I think my money's on Ymitra. I gotta say, I think the undercarriage would like make up for just about anything that Wolf's got going on. So that's very important. I'll be paying close attention to the comments for that one. Thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next video. So take care of yourselves. Don't forget to brush your teeth, and bye.